What is up, guys? Fresh Powder here, but you can call me Daniel, and welcome back to a brand new behind-the-scenes commentary of Fresh vs. Snakestaff. This will be the commentary for Chapter 5, Fresh Powder vs. Sour Powder. Now, as usual, we'll be doing the same routine, going through each chapter frame by frame, and discussing some of the decisions we did. So, yep, enjoy. Okay, just this first picture alone is a pretty funny edit, because in case you don't know, and if you paused it, you'll notice that Lefty's pupils are actually a lot smaller than normal because he's so terrified of this sight that lies before them.
Ah, yeah, I had noticed that. I thought it was because maybe it was a trick of the light when you recorded it. But I was like, well, I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Also, this is the first time that I've stopped using the comic page format and sticked with individual pictures. And as I stand by my reason, it makes the quality a lot clearer and allows more room.
Yeah. I did like the style of the comic that you started out with, though. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, for those of you who don't understand the fly part, actually, why don't you explain this, Dudley?
Yeah, originally, I won't give away something about the character in case I use it for a future video, but basically it was along the lines of if you touch sour powder, sorry, something bad happens. And it seems you took that information and implemented that, so
yeah,
to get across, so you can't touch anything.
Yeah,
so,
like the Weeping Angels, only instead of being stuck back in time, it's you know.
yeah, also, you've added the did the forked tongue appear before the fly, or have you done that yet?
No, not yet. It's not appeared.
Okay, cool. I'll say one more thing. That is a huge fly.
Well, yeah, alright. Good point. Let's fix that, shall we, and play the video. An evil doppelganger? And we can't even come close to him? You wanna fight? You got it! Yes, based off of Chapter 3's outcome, Fresh has become a little more serious.
Yeah, I know, I like it. It's good. It's making his character, like you say, more serious. He's become, the way I look at it, Fresh has become, I mean, I like the way it is. Fresh is like the hero of the story, and I'm the villain of the story. And Fresh is like developing as a character. He's like, I've got to protect my friends, and he's trying to sort the whole thing out now. So.
Yeah. And speaking of friends,
ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bootleg Avengers.
The Bootleg Avengers. Thoughts?
So explain how you came up with this idea.
Well, for most YouTubers nowadays, copyright is a bit of a pain. Like, they're targeting this video.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And so, and based off the line you said in Chapter 4, I sort of played around with that idea. The part where you said, you've been trying to recruit more allies in other dimensions, but for most of them, the mere mention of the word Dalek had scared them away. But I did manage to find a group of characters who were not afraid, and were so under the radar that they could not be targeted by copyright. And thus, the Bootleg Avengers were born.
Yeah, because I wanted to leave it open for you to get more allies, because I knew you said in a message you wanted some,
Yep.
and so I said, for some enemies, the mere mention had scared them away, and also, so I like to imagine that the whole time in Chapter 4, they were either hidden behind some Cybermen, or they just sort of appeared after Sour Powder made his appearance.
Yeah.
Also, I have to say,
Yeah.
I love that 4 has that electrical animation going around him. It adds a bit more. Well, I had a better word earlier, but it makes it cooler. It's
yes.
making.
I'll talk about each individual Avenger when their panels come up, but which one is your personal favorite?
I kind of like Falcon,
Mm-hmm.
but I think 4's got the coolest effect with the lightning, so I think he's the best animated, like the best one, the coolest you designed.
All right.
Look, we didn't want to get targeted by copyright, so this is the best we got.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Lefty. Even though we're using Cybermen and Daleks, but it's still totally original.
I think that could be the first fourth wall joke you've made from your side of the story, which is cool. I like it.
I sort of imagine Lefty as sort of like the link, well, my link between the physical world and the digital world.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's allowed to have that position.
He's got the comedy side on your team, which is good. I like that.
All right, now to talk about the Avengers themselves.
Iron Can.
Alright, first up we have Iron Can. Literally just a picture of a tin can that I plastered on with Iron Man's face. Yeah, simple idea, which I think was based off of one of Vanos Gaming's videos. Disclaimer, he's rated 12, so don't any of you kids go watching yet. Yeah. But still, yeah, obviously he's based off Iron Man.
Oh yeah. No, really?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I like Iron Can. Good design.
Yep.
Spider.
And next up is Spider. Probably the only one out of the bootlegs that I had to create on my own, physically, because I looked in Google Images and there was literally nothing. It only freaky Spider-Man, literal spiders, etc. So yeah, he's obviously based off Spider-Man, because of the spider on his chest and his name, Spider-Spider.
Alright, it's interesting because when you think of Avengers nowadays, what comes to mind is Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
But you've gone for Iron Man, Spider-Man, Falcon, and Thor, which is good.
Yeah. I am a fan of Captain America Civil War, and, well, you know, Spider-Man was in that movie, so I'll give it that. He works for the Avengers there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Having Spider drawn up will definitely help with certain angles in the future. Right.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Ah, yes, 4. 4 also happens to be my personal favorite, based off the obvious play on words, Thor. My personal favorite of the Avengers, next to Vision.
Alright.
A lot of you are probably wondering, how is it I'm able to animate Thor? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Any still image that you see of Thor is actually lime green. And I happened to find this video on YouTube of electricity surging across the screen. And so naturally, when I put the image of green Thor on top of it, voila, you have an animated electrified number 4.
So I could use some of your advice here. how is it you're managing to remove backgrounds on these videos and keep the animated side into it? Because
I'm still experimenting, just so you know.
Because yeah, I mean, because you did it with Squidward as well.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to work out how to take a video and implement it, just a part of it, into my videos, because that would make life a lot easier for explosions and fire and stuff.
Yep.
Because I notice you've used proper fire and stuff, whereas mine, before a certain point, were mostly still images I've had to fiddle with a lot and make them move, which is annoying to do. It's worth it in the end, but...
Alright.
And Falcon.
And Falcon is literally just a series of pictures of falcons which I've painted in a transparent red. This image that you're currently seeing, I think it looks alright apart from the face, where, because where you first see them, between the Cybermen, I sort of think, okay, that's good enough, but then come to close images like this, and yeah, it gets pretty obvious. Now, the problem is unseeing it.
Falcon. Oh, he did something in Chapter 5 that will carry over to Chapter 6.
Okay.
But at that.
Oh boy. Alright. And there's the side view that you actually sort of showed me of Sour Powder before, well, actually just after the release of Chapter 4.
Yeah, because there were a couple of things. I managed to implement a lot of stuff with Sour Powder's design into the video, but there were a couple of things I forgot to add, and it was going to be his red forked tongue. So I like that you animated. I'm just regretting having not done some of the things, but yeah, it's good. I like that you added that for me, so thank you.
Also, for those of you who are diehard Pokemon fans like us, you'll know that that's the clone battle music, well, the very start of it, from Pokemon the first movie.
Yes, I loved that choice of music. Again, you pick really good music, but I know.
Because a battle is about to begin.
I have to say one thing just before we continue. If anyone out there hasn't seen the Mewtwo Return special from Pokemon, you should, because it's really good.
Ah, yes.
Do you really want to know why I threw that scarf away?
Again, another example of me misusing my grammar there, but, you know, don't ask me to change, because I can't.
Well, you did a pretty good maniacal, skeptical laugh, I have to say.
Yeah.
Little did Sour know that Fresh had installed a Cybus Industries signal receiver into the fabrics of the scarf.
And yes, I know those are the laziest fabrics you've ever seen, but you get the idea.
Well, you could say it was like a microscopic view. That's the way I looked at it. Incidentally, it was funny if you've seen my reaction video, like, because I thought when I left you with Sour Powder and the scarf and things, I thought of, whenever I do it, I always think of directions you could take it. Like, if it was me, what would I do?
Yeah.
And I thought, he could do the thing where he left the scarf on purpose and bugged it somehow. And I thought, I was wondering if you'd think, oh, he would have been smart enough to check the scarf in case anything happens. So in my reaction video, I was like, oh, I did wonder if he'd do that. And then Fresh says, because I knew you wouldn't think of it. And I'm like, but I just said it.
Yeah. Alright.
That was good.
Yes.
Just in case it ever wound up back in Snakestaff Magic's possession. Because I knew you wouldn't think of it as a trap!
Ah, yes. Now, the plan was very simple. I basically sort of studied the instructions that you sent me, Don't kill off Sour Powder yet, but, he can do this, he can breathe fire, and so yeah, I sort of based the plan of attack around what everyone was capable of.